Imagine a car accelerating from a stoplight or a ball tossed straight up into the air. These simple movements seem intuitive, but physics provides a powerful toolkit to describe them with perfect precision. This is the world of one-dimensional motion. The core of this toolkit is a set of 4 formulas known as the kinematic equations. Their magic lies in connecting 5 key variables: displacement, initial velocity, final velocity, acceleration, and time. But there's one golden rule. These equations only work when acceleration is constant. If an object's velocity is changing at a steady rate, these equations can predict its past, present, and future. Let's take that car. It starts from rest and accelerates at a constant 3 meters per second squared. How fast is it going after 8 seconds? We know the initial velocity is 0. We have the acceleration, and we have the time. We pick the equation that links these. Final velocity equals initial velocity plus acceleration times time. Plugging in the numbers, we find the car reaches 24 meters per second. Simple. Now, let's toss that ball upward. This is a special case called free fall. Here, the constant acceleration is always the pull of gravity, negative 9.8 meters per second squared. If we throw the ball up at 15 meters per second, when does it reach its highest point? At its peak, its velocity is momentarily 0. Using the same logic, we choose the right equation and find it takes about 1.5 seconds to reach the top. The key isn't memorizing formulas, but learning how to choose the right tool for the job. By identifying what you know and what you need to find, you can solve for any part of the motion. From engineering a rocket to analyzing a sprinter, these fundamental principles are the first step to understanding the physics of our world.